Now here's the album Booster Shot by the Star Club K-pop band, right? Manufactured band, with a track called Camphor Injection, etc. Anyway, so just a thought of mine, right? What if they moved the goalposts on the Vaxxed? You know, I think they will, because these people who blindly put blind faith in their god, the Western world media, they've rushed off and got injected twice, and they've got their apartheid passport, right? What if they move the goalposts, the Z government, right? What if they suddenly say, oh no, after 6 months your Vax passport, it expires, it lapses, unless you have the booster shot, and then we'll give you another 6 months or a year, and then it's restarting again. Then you get all the apartheid privileges, and you can travel, and you can go into pubs and bars and train stations, etc., right? Planes, trains and automobiles. So what if they do that? What if they move those goalposts, yeah, for the Vaxxed? I swear that, because that would actually force them to take it, wouldn't it? Booster shot. But now we're into something called dose, and I have not finished talking about that, and I probably won't finish talking about that because it's so important. Right, so imagine, well, in the shot, and I'm not going to list any of the ingredients because of YouTube's censorship, but we know there's a whole bunch of polymers, ols, mide, there's acetamide, right? And they list that on their government website, portal.ct.gov. Most people have seen that now, and I've broken it down, put it on BitChute, on my Spudgy Pang 4 channel. No gaps, by the way, Spudgy Pang 4 on BitChute. So if you want to see the ingredients and the breakdown of the side effects of every single ingredient, I've made a new video, put it up on there. I hope it's still there, I don't know. Anyway, it won't be on YouTube because they just pull it immediately and strike up my channel and cause me to be on Spudgy Pang 19, etc. Anyway, back to this, back to dose. Whole bunch of ols and amide in the ingredients. These have side effects, potential side effects, what they call rare side effects. But let's take another ol, alcohol. Now alcohol is a poison if you go it's the morning, beyond your dose, right? If you overdose on it, right? Let's say that this, for example, is somebody's limit, their dose level. They can have all 6 bowls of this, no problem. Anything up to that amount, they can have it, wake up the next day and they'll be fine. Might be a slight headache, but they'll be fine. But if they go beyond this line here, right, and they have one more bottle, hold on, I'll just go and get a bottle for as an example. Right, if they have this little dinky bottle of rum here, Dictador rum, yeah, just one little bit. It's a bit like that Monty Python one wafer thin mint, one extra thin mint on top of all the food, and it just overdoses the guy and that's it, boom, right? So just one little bit extra on top of this line here. This is your overdose line, this is your limit. One thing, one glass of wine, beer, rum here, whatever, above that line there, and you're into alcohol poisoning, and you'll be hurling up the next day feeling really quite bad. And if you really take it into multiple packs, you know, and really go to town way over your dose, then you will be in hospital having your stomach pumped. And that did happen to the brother of a friend of mine from school. Went out on a binge in London, went way too heavy, I mean really overdose on alcohol, and yeah, he ended up in hospital having his stomach pumped. Right, now, so my point is, and this may seem utterly obvious, and somebody said to me, you've reinvented the wheel, Einstein. Oh yeah, very clever. No, you really do have to think about dose. You do, because beyond that line, let's go back to that line is here, beyond that line, and you have that extra, right? A potential overdose becomes a guaranteed overdose. You drink this on top, this is being your line here, and you drink it on top, the potential side effect of alcohol becomes a guarantee. And short of having your stomach pumped immediately, then you're going to face that the next day, and your fate is sealed, right? Just one extra thing can take you over the line, and that's it. You've overdosed, you're alcohol poisoned. Now we come back to the booster shot, right? Apparently, I've heard that the CDC's card has 8 slots for booster shots on top of the 2 shots that these people have already taken into their closed high pressure systems. Yeah, so you got booster shot after booster shot. They force it onto them because they say, well, you know, your vaccine passport is, you know, it's lapsing now. It's over 6 months. It's lapsing, and it won't work anymore for you unless you have the booster shot, and then your dose, your extra dose, yeah, your dose comes in, and if that takes you over that line on any one of the 10 ingredients, the ols and the mides in this needle, in any one of them, the side effects of those ols and that mide and all those other things in that shot are way worse than the side effects of alcohol poisoning. All of them are way worse. I can't say it on YouTube, of course. I'm going to play safe, because what the hell, I'm sick and tired of opening up 18 new channels. But do you see my point? You go past that line, that line. You get taken past that line, and then what becomes a rare side effect becomes a guaranteed side effect, and you know what they are. It's sayonara. Bye-bye. Right. I really do need to labour this point, because it is, I think it's so obvious yet so important. I don't know, it's just people need to think about that. Just think about that. Anyway.